Evening folks, this is BestInSlot and we are back with a little bit more Jurassic World Evolution. Now in tonight's video we're going to update this page right here. This is my Dino rankings page. We've been working on this for, well, every expansion since the expansions first started coming out. Basically this is nearly a year old now, if not over a year old. It's been around for a long time, that's my point. And what we're doing is making a continuously updated list of where I would rank every dinosaur in Jurassic World Evolution. It maybe needs a little bit of finagling and going back and changing. Things like the Dilophosaurus are maybe a little bit too high. I'm sorry Dilo, you have dropped in my estimations. But we recently got 3 brand new dinosaurs via the Herbivore Pack, and these dinosaurs need to be added to the rankings. So we're going to do just that with the first of our 3. Let's hatch a new one and say hello to number 21 on our list. So first on our list, but still a great dinosaur, is the Dryosaurus. Let's pause for a second and take a look at why the Dryosaurus is so good. In the top third of dinosaurs, gotta keep in mind there are now 65 dinosaurs in this game, and Dryosaurus is 21, so not as good as the other 2 in my opinion, but still a very respectable placing. And you can see why. It's mainly the eyes, if we're honest. Those big, dewy eyes, they're humongous. It looks like it's been crying all the time. I want to hug it and look after it and take care of it. My maternal instincts. I want to mother it. It's really, really cute. And having that green colouring back and that patterning really does kind of remind us of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Now, considering there are 2 dinosaurs from JPOG in this pack, I can't help but think that must have been at least a little bit on purpose. Either way, the Dryosaurus really does look like it came from JPOG but brought into the modern era. And as a JPOG dinosaur, it gets a good rank as well. It is just a great looking dino. It's adorable. It's not the cutest dinosaur in the pack, or it would be getting a higher ranking. The sounds are pretty good, although this is maybe the first time I've heard them in a group and they're slightly annoying. I already regret putting it so low, now that I watch it. Oh, it's actually adorable. The custom animations for the Dryosaurus maybe aren't as exciting as especially one of the dinosaurs on this list, which is probably again why it's not quite as high as some of the others, but it's still a great looking dinosaur with some cool custom animations that are more concerned about how it dies. We'll take a quick little look through the skins first as well. One of my favourites, probably my favourite, this really bright, vivid one here. It's not actually vivid, it's jungle pattern. The jungle pattern, super colourful, really cool looking, but we've got a couple of other great ones. That's the, I believe, step pattern there. This, again, this awesome one, because it's a dinosaur that's not afraid to play around with colour, which is a really rare thing with some of these DLC dinosaurs. I had the same problem with the Herrerasaurus. I loved the default Herrerasaurus, but then the alternate skins were disappointing. That is not the case with the Dryosaurus, or indeed the other dinosaurs on this list. All the skins are pretty. I mean, that is a colour combo you just don't get anywhere else in Jurassic World Evolution. Now, because these are all herbivorous dinosaurs, it was kind of difficult to make loads of custom animations for them, right? So the drinking and the eating is fairly default, and obviously they don't really kill anything. So, in order to get around that, Frontier decided to do something else. They decided to give us custom death animations, and to that end, I don't think it would make sense to do this list if we didn't have a look at those animations. So we're going to release a Ceratosaurus, and we're going to do a Ceratosaurus in every single exhibit, and we're going to watch it murder my adorable dinosaurs. That's basically the idea here. It's upsetting me already. Run, Tyrannosaurus, run! He's gonna get you! He's gonna get you! That's an obscure reference there. So if you get that one, I'm proud. Is it even the right reference? He's gonna get you. I think it's he's gonna get you. And it has to be something terribly. Anyways, moving on. We have a Ceratosaurus, a very highly placing dinosaur on my list, it must be said. Scouring around. He's on the move. That didn't take long at all. There we go, folks. Ceratosaurus takes down the Dryosaurus. It's a pretty cool little death move. It's not the most exciting, though. That's why, again, the Dryosaurus is 3rd on the list. I will say I expected it initially to be 2nd out of our 3, but when it came to make this list, I just couldn't quite put it above the next dinosaur. And speaking of the next dinosaur, coming in as 16th place. ba, ba. I love that it still has the dramatic sauropod music when the Brachiosaurus comes out. Just as that music swells, the Brachiosaurus rears back a little bit and goes "Roar," and it's a beautiful moment. Obviously, because it doesn't actually go "Roar." The Nigersaurus just plods out and kind of looks around a little bored and tired. And that's one of the reasons I really like the Nigersaurus. Coming in at 16, which is really, really high. I will say, I suspect the Nigersaurus over time will drop down this ranking a little bit. But right now, it's got that unique factor that makes it quite a cool dinosaur. Just under the Giganotosaurus, not a comfortable place for a Nigersaurus to be. The Nigersaurus is of course a sauropod, which is really exciting. I mean, look at it! How could it not be on this list? How could it not be high up on this list? It is a completely unique dinosaur in the evolution landscape. Not only is it a sauropod, a tiny, tiny sauropod, far smaller than several other dinosaurs in the game, miles smaller than every sauropod in the game, but it's a weird-ass sauropod as well, with this big, also vacuum cleaner Dyson-esque mouth. It looks like it would be perfect for, I don't know, shoveling up. I was going to say sucking, but we're not going in that direction. Not today. But anyways, let's take a look at the Nigersaurus' friends. I don't need to be careful about showing the other exhibit now, since we know what the third one's going to be. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite skin of the bunch, actually. It's kind of like a sort of a semi-dried magma lava kind of thing going on here, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I keep skipping out. Actually, this is my favourite one. I take it back. This is my favourite one. I really like that colour scheme, and this is what I like about the Nigersaurus. Generally speaking, the sauropods in this game don't have great skin selection, in my opinion. I do like the Brachiosaurus rainforest skin. That's like the only one that comes to mind, basically. But the Nigersaurus has ones that suit it a lot more. Now, it may be because it's got a much smaller body. It's easier for the skins to not get lost like it can on the other dinosaurs, but I think it's a great looking little Nigersaurus right there. As Nigersauruses go, not the best skin, a little bit dark and depressing. That just looks like Eeyore. That is a depressing dinosaur right there. And now we're back to default. Oh yeah, and this guy. Don't like the alpine skin. We're not going to talk about the alpine skin. And then this lovely, I believe, steppe or something like that. Tundra pattern even at the end there. The noise effect is great there. I'm not doing it right. It sounds, by the way, I've mentioned this in my first video on the dinosaur. That noise, if we hear it again, we can listen to it in the distance. I'm going to shut up for a second, just listen. Obviously, they all stop making that noise instantly. That noise right there that you just heard there, that noise to me is remarkably similar to the baby T-Rex in the Lost World Jurassic Park. I don't know why it would be, but it is. Moving on. As with the Homalocephali, nope. As with the Triosaurus, the Nigersaurus does have a unique custom death animation, and it is cooler than the Triosaurus one, hence another reason it gets a higher position. So let's pop out a Cerato, see what that one's up to in the meantime. Is he going for this Nigersaurus? It's hard to tell. Oh! What was all that about? That was mental. We're going to letterbox for this one and slow down time a little bit. Oh, no, no, I did it wrong. Well, there we go. You're a quick boy, aren't you? I swear when I went, I swear that sped up time. Am I crazy or was that super fast? That was hella fast. The animation is very cool though. He runs forward, he grabs him at the leg, he pulls him back and then snaps at the neck. I'm gonna watch it again because that was just a bizarre sequence of events. I was meant to get that in slow motion, but it kind of came out of nowhere, but that took bloody ages. But there you go, it's a pretty cool, very unique kill animation. It would have been nice if the Nigersaurus was capable of fighting back against some dinosaurs, like maybe medium carnivores, or even, given its reduced size compared to other sauropods, has the ability to fight back or at least interact with small carnivores. That would have been pretty cool. Unfortunately, not the case, but still a very cool dinosaur, a very unique dinosaur overall. Like I said, I think it may drop below the Dryosaurus, which I'm reminded how much I love as I've watched them all get murdered over time, but still for now a very respectable 6th place. 16th place. Not quite as good as our next competitor though. Because coming in at 6th place is, there you go, officially the cutest dinosaur in the entire game. You can disagree all you want, you're wrong. It's not even close. I mean, Ceratosaurus is adorable, but in a big, chubby old man kind of way, which is obviously a fetish. The Homolocephaly is just incredibly adorable. Look at that. I mean, this right here. Oh no, he ran past the feeder. He'll go back to the feeder. We're going to keep an eye on this Homolocephaly specifically so we can see the eating animation. The drinking animation is okay. Perfectly cute. There's a little nom 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 nom. One of the reasons to make the Homolocephaly so cute is, of course, the size. It is the smallest dinosaur in the game, smaller than Troodon by quite a bit as well. It's still bigger than a Compy would be, but it's definitely tiny compared to every other dinosaur in the entire game. The other reason is this. This animation is possibly my favourite in the entire game. It's so small that it has to hop onto the feeder in order to eat. I mean... doesn't that just break your heart? It really does. And it has great skins as well, Homolocephaly does. Not this one, because those always suck. This one, this is my favourite off the bunch already. This is the rainforest pattern. Look at it grazing a little bit. Just pecks and pecks and pecks. You can imagine it's probably grasping at like little insects and stuff like that in the grass. Can you show your pretty face to the YouTube, please? I want to turn your pretty face for the YouTube. No, you're just going to ignore me. That's the third reason. You know what that reminded me a lot of? Spore? It's like they're doing a synchronized singing like the animals in Spore do. It's just so cute. Actually, it looks pretty angry here. It's a great design though. Ignoring just how cute it is a really good design. The shiny beak, but this beak has got this kind of like slightly lighter coloured layering by it. The bony ridges around the head in particular look really good and really detailed. It is of course a Pachycephalosaurus, but it looks so different than the others and has a completely unique animation set. It of course does not fight back against raptors like the other ones do, but that's understandable given it's the size of a finger. But I mean, yeah, the design's great, the skins are great. We'll take a look at the other skins in a minute once I can tear myself away from taking that. Little hench arms as well. The default pattern, even with this, I know it's grey, which usually isn't that exciting to me, but it's got shades of brown, shades of cream, and just because it's a very smaller dinosaur and has this light sort of splotchy pattern on it, makes it a little bit more exciting as well. I checked the others very quickly. Pretty cool, unique one. That's like woodland or something like that. I can't quite remember. Not my favourite. Looks a bit weird. Not gonna lie. Who have we got over here? We've got this cutie patootie. Really, really interesting there with the sort of double counter shading. Essentially, we've got like 3 tiers of colour coming down from the top. That's pretty cool. And this very cool dude over here with the same thing, darker, medium, and very light at the bottom. And this cool dude over here, who's my default cool dude. Now, unfortunately, look how small it is! This dinosaur can't even walk through the water. Well, it does, but it walks under the water. It's so small. It needs like a swimming animation. It's not going to happen because of how swimming works in this game, or how water works in this game, but still. I mean, it's tiny. Absolutely tiny. Anywho, oh no, he's sleeping. I will finish the video eventually. Okay, so because we did it to the other two, we have to kill the Homolocephaly. I'm not happy about it, okay? I'm not happy about it, but we've set ourselves up for this now. Oh god, it's happening already. Oh god. Oh, he's so cute. So cute, so unaware. He tries to run. He gets grabbed. Ceratosaurus lifts him up. Slams him down. Bites him on the head. And bites him on the head again. And gives him a little shake for good measure. And then throws him away. And then he bounces. Is that not just the most heartbreaking thing you've ever seen? It's a really cool animation though. It's a really, really good, unique animation. And there is another one that plays out. Same with the Niger Soros. Niger Soros has a unique one with the Indoraptor, for example, which is pretty cool as well. Those are all on my videos I did introducing these dinosaurs just last week. So go check those out if you want to see like every animation. But that is my list, ladies and gentlemen. Jurasaurus in 21st, Niger Soros in 16th, Homolocephaly in 6th, into the top 6, and could potentially go higher, but knocked the Brachiosaurus down. Or was it meant to be 5th? I actually can't remember now off the top of my head. Still not good enough to beat the Spinoraptor, which probably would have been beaten if it didn't get the really cool fish-eating animation relatively recently, but I still love that animation, so I'm not over that quite yet. a nice depressing video we've had here. Just lots of dead dinosaurs, really. Let me know where you'd rank these dinosaurs personally. Is this the order you'd put these 3 in? I suspect Homocephaly is going to top the list for most people, but maybe Gyrosaurus and Niger Soros will be mixed and matched depending on your preference. And we'll watch this again just for... Oh no, he's eating the corpse, that's nice. Wait, is that another corpse? I think that might be another corpse. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the dislike button if you think my list is terrible. I'll see you folks next time. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.